the roofing process conference is that there's so many speakers on so many topics. I feel like you go to a conference and it's a specific topic, people in one industry, but for roofing process, there are multiple people across multiple industries, sales, social media, content marketing, advertising, everything that you need to be successful in this industry.
My name is Dmitry Lipinski. I am the founder of Roofing Process Conference. I consider myself a conference junkie. In 2013-2014, I was in business myself and my business hit a plateau. I needed to learn a few more things, how to advertise my business and how to truly take it to the next level. So I looked into the conferences, started attending industry events and marketing conference. My favorite conference of all time is Content Marketing World in Cleveland. Absolutely love that event, attended for many years. The best marketers from all over the world comes to Cleveland. People who are in charge for brands like GE or Coke go on stage and share with them how they create Super Bowl commercials and what's trending today. Absolutely the best conference I've ever attended. On the other side, the roofing industry events weren't like that. They were not well organized. It was pay to play. I felt like everybody was trying to sell me something at every expo, at every roofing event that I went to. And I'm like, there's gotta be a better way. It cannot be all about drunk parties and all about, this, kindergarten. So I didn't like the vibe of roofing events. I didn't like the players. I've seen amazing people, but I also have seen a lot of bad players. I'm like, there's gotta be a better way. We can filter through the bad players and we can put together nicer event for nicer people. And that's how Roofing Process Conference was born. One of the main reasons we started a Roofing Process Conference in 2018, because we wanted to give place both to successful business owners to share their experience and startup companies to go and learn. I found that money does not bring happiness. If you really made it in life, one of the biggest things that will fulfill you is sharing and giving back. When you run $50-60 million company, you already made it in life, but sharing experience with others, teaching others, trying to lift others up will truly satisfy you. We're making influencers, we're building legacies for those people who already made it in a business, and we're giving them platform that allows them to go to the next thing. So many people who come to Roofing Process Conference ready to retire or ready to do something else. They already have mentorship programs or they have schools, they're ready to give back. They don't do it for the money, they do it because it satisfies and fulfills them. How is it different from other events today? Well, I believe that experience matters. When we think about experience, we always listen to our community. We do tons of polls, tons of questions. We listen to our audience. What speakers do they want to invite? What activities they want to be part of? And sometimes we have to say no to activities that we think are not beneficial and self-destructing to the community. So we limit amount of parties, we limit amount of alcohol, we double down on sport events.
I came because I knew I had to. I'd never been to something like this, and it's 10 times better than you would expect just to be in this circle of great people. Yeah.
But most importantly, it's attention to details. We don't leave stones unturned. Everything from the food to registration to after party to morning exercises. We'll look and think about every aspect of the conference so our attendees have the best experience, and when they leave the conference, they can tell others that there was the best conference they've ever attended. And if something was not perfect, we want to listen to that feedback.
And it has been one of the best shows ever. I got to meet Marcus Lemonis. I got to meet other phenomenal speakers. And this community is just awesome because you get to meet not only vendors like us, D2D, or the tech or the softwares and the branding companies and marketing companies and sales experts, but also get to meet amazing other CEOs and meet other people that are like just trying to be better. And I think there's so many people out there, as long as you have and surround yourself with other people that are trying to do better and they're doing bigger and better things than you are, that's how you go grow. And your environment, we all have learned, is really what makes up your future. It's like who you surround yourself with is who you are. And it's just anytime you find an opportunity to go surround yourself with cool people and like a community like this, you need to take action and jump in.
When it comes to vendors, we have very limited number. This year is 150, last year it was about 100, and it's very strategic number. When you go to Roofing Expo or almost any other export event in the industry, you will find a lot of players who are there just because they can pay to pitch you. We're absolutely against it. Every single vendor who comes to Roofing Process Conference are approved by me. You cannot come to the conference bypassing my decision. That means if you see the vendor at the conference and you do business with them, I will help you in case of dispute, in case of, if you feel like you've been scammed, overpromised, under-deliver. I put my vendors in front of you and I guarantee their service.
This is my second year at the Roofing Processing Conference. I love this event because as a vendor, most of the contractors that you're working for are being educated daily, and all the systems that they need are in this room right here. So as soon as they go to the conference, they learn everything. They realize that they actually need to come here and implement some of their systems through all the vendors. And that's why I like this show, because Dimitri and his team do an amazing job educating all the contractors.
Who is my favorite speaker from prior years? Two Marcuses, Marcus Sheridan and Marcus Lemonis. Absolute humbling experience. We've been inviting Marcus Sheridan for a couple of years now. I met him personally 4 or 5 times. Every single time I meet him, I change something. He challenges me to do something I have not done yet. Marcus Lemonis, he is the best. I'm a biggest fan. Followed him for 5 years on CNBC, The Profit Show, and it was very humbling experience to share the stage with him and listen to my legend to speak.
I promise you, when you go home that night and you lay your head down on the pillow, you're gonna feel really different about yourself. And your mom, whether she's alive or not, is gonna feel like you're a pretty good kid and that she did a good job. I can promise you, as God is my witness, it will change your life.
To this day, I still go to conferences myself every single year. I would spend $20,000, $30,000 on conferences. And why do I do it? Because I believe the conference equals to about 6 months of college if you implement everything you learned. In 2 days, you will learn so much. If you're paying attention, you're taking notes and ready to implement it, you will have 6 months of implementation. And to me, it's real life college. My advice to the contractors, well, if you have never attended one conference in your life, stop being skeptical. I see a big group of contractors who just don't believe in education. They think that they are the product and someone is trying to sell them a ticket. Listen, try it one time. Try the experience, the network. Open your mind. You can't do it in your own bubble. You cannot survive by yourself. You need others to help you in business. You need good friendship, you need good company. That's my advice to contractors who've never attended. But my advice to contractors who are going to the conferences all the time and have become party animals, if you know it's you, please take it seriously. Conference is a really good place for you to network and to learn, but you can ruin it and you can ruin your work ethic with it. I'm not against drinking and I'll have a beer or two with you, but drink responsibly. Conference is not the place where you go all in on booze and drugs and everything else, but conference is where you go all in on good, clean fun, networking, friendship, community building, learning experience. That's what the conferences are for. Lastly, I want to thank to all our sponsors and all our attendees from the last 3 years. This is 4th year we're doing it, and we could not do it without you guys. ICO, Atlas, Malarkey, you guys are amazing. We have built different culture. Just so you understand the perspective, usually when you go to expo, when you go to conference, manufacturers are usually renting bars, they get everybody drunk. They would be proud of spending $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on alcohol to get drunk 2,000-3,000 roofers. At our conference, manufacturers spending tens of thousands of dollars on sporting events. Atlas sponsors arm wrestling competition. ICO sponsors Fittest Roofer. Malarkey have sponsored morning workouts. We give away cash for those events. You literally will be starting your day with the exercise on the parking lot, cold plunge and sauna. And we want to invite you to become part of this community. Our community is what have made the Roofing Process Conference great. We want it to be a family-friendly place where you can bring your wife and your kids if you have to. We want you to make good family friends. That's why we do retreats. That's why we make friends. That's why we talk so much about work-life balance. You can't do it alone. Come to Roofing Process Conference, make some friends. If you're a good vendor, we have spots. You will have to talk to me about bringing you to Roofing Process Conference. This year it's Las Vegas. It was a very hard decision for me to make because of a reputation of Las Vegas, but we're gonna keep it clean. The theme for the conference is fall in love with your business again, because we all know it, after a few years in business, we are losing that passion, we are losing that love, initial love. We're gonna bring speakers and vendors who will help you to refresh that initial feeling that you used to have in your business. If you're losing your love to your business, come to the Roofing Process Conference, whether you're new in the game or you've been in it for 15 years. I promise you're gonna love it. I'll see you guys in December in Paris.